Hello, my name is Jordan Grimm. My topic for my persuasive speech for this communications class at Jackson College is police brutality. The specific point of this speech is to convince my audience that policemen and women treat people of color wrongly. And the central idea of this is how police treat people of color. Each day when you turn on your TV, you are hearing another story about how a policeman or woman is treating a person of color wrongly. They're either abusing this person or they're simply killing them. The way that the police treat people of color needs to be changed. By the end of this speech, my audience will be convinced that the system is broken and needs to be fixed. No, nobody is ever reprimanded. Stiffer penalties need to be put in place, and imagine a world where everybody is created equally. When police abuse somebody or kill somebody, they are not reprimanded. I understand some may think that them being able to resign or put on investigation is them being reprimanded, but usually when they're put on investigation or resign, it's not. When resigning, they get to keep their honor and their badges and all the benefits that they have earned through being a policeman or woman. And when they get put on investigation, majority of the time, those people do not get fired. Because once it blows over, the police station feels like it's okay to bring them back. And they are put on paid leave. Also, another thing about being reprimanded is these people get to go to another, or not reprimanded, I apologize, but resigning. They get to go to another station and get to be hired. While when they're fired, they are not able to do that. A perfect example is after the Michael Brown case, the policeman who shot him and killed this young 18-year-old African American male got to resign, and then he was not charged with murder, even though when you see the video you can tell that he murdered this young man in cold blood. Another example of this is during the Eric Gardner case. The policeman handled him poorly and it's on video, and you can tell that him screaming for them to stop, and each of them got to resign and keep their honor and keep their benefits and everything, and have not been charged with murder. A solution to this problem is stiffer penalties. These policemen or women, when they kill or abuse somebody of color, they need to be fired. They need to be suspended without pay. When put on investigation, they need to be put on investigation without pay. This will cause the police to think twice about their actions. Instead of thinking about their own bigotry and their own motives to get at people of color, they will think of their wallets, their families, and their lives. The main thing for police is their honor, and when that is stripped away, as it should be when they commit a crime that anybody else would be tarnished for and their lives would be ruined, they should not be able to keep their honor. But many times these policemen and women get to keep their honor. The American public takes their side and bashes the person who has been abused or killed, and that is just simply not right. This causes a further wedge to be driven between people of color and the police, and that's not good. People of all color or creed should be able to trust the police, because the police are there to institute the law of the United States and each state. Imagine what would happen when America comes together. America is a great country. It's the best country in the world. And just imagine what it would look like if this country was not divided, and if the policemen and women treated everybody fairly. In today's America, there's a divide, and then people don't feel like they're being treated properly at all by the police. And if that changes, everybody will be happy. The U.S. Constitution states that all men should be created equal. Now, it's been adjusted to women, but everybody should be created equal. There shouldn't be any bias or bigotry towards somebody because of their race or what type of religion they are, or their sexuality. Nobody is reprimanded. Stiff penalties need to be put in place, and imagine a world where everybody is created equal. Police do not treat people of color correctly. This can be changed by going out and protesting when a policeman or woman is wrong in the treatment of somebody of color, or going out and just simply calling for more legislation on how police are treated and stiffer penalties to be put in place. The calling for legislation or going out and protesting will cause for more police to be reprimanded and cause for the divide to be gotten rid of. Also, legislation will help create stiffer penalties because then the U.S. government gets involved with the police system and starts to fix our broken police system. Just imagine that you are able to help and make America a country where everybody is created equal. There's no divide between the people because you have gone out and used your voice to go and bring America together. You could be the change. Thank you for watching or for listening to my speech. Hopefully you are able to see that there's a broken system here that needs to be changed. Have a good evening, everybody.